For right now, this is the second step after you plant your potatoes. It is time to lay a little blood meal down. It's time to lay a little bone meal down. And then water, right? And then we are going to mulch with sawdust. So, what I have done is hauled 2 buckets of sawdust up here. It'll take way more than that. I've hauled everything up here, and I am going to water the potatoes after I put the blood meal and bone meal on there, and a little Epsom salt, folks, okay? So let's start with the blood meal. So that is that. That's the blood meal. And then I'll put just a little bit of bone meal. Don't need much. I already had bone meal in the original solution, right? In the planting. And that'll do that. And then I will go through with just a little bit of Epsom salt. You don't want much. And I'm going to keep it away from the plant itself, right? I'm just going to go around a little bit. Maybe a teaspoon, maybe, around each one. So that's that. And then I will go through with the watering can, and I will give that a good drink so the soil will be damp and the sawdust that I brought up is cool, and it is wet, it is damp. So potatoes like cool soil to grow in, right? Well, they prefer. Now, before I do the second watering, I will go through with 10-10-10 fertilizer. Excuse my back. And we're just going to do like we did the Epsom salt. We're just going to spread it around the potato plants in between, right? You want to keep it away from the potato plant. Up to about 3 inches, 4 inches. About like that, folks. And then we do the second watering. So then, all we do, folks, is spread, for this strip, spread it around each plant. I don't know, 3 inches thick maybe. And then we'll come back and put it around and in between the others, right? So when the potatoes grow, folks, what they are going to do is stay moist and cool. And we'll do this several times. We're not going to bury the plant. We're just going to go around the plant, right? And in between each of those shoots, that's all we're going to do. The fertilizer's in there, the bone meal, the Epsom salt, and fertilizer. And it's well watered. So basically all you're doing is doing the same thing you would with dirt, only you're using sawdust. So what will happen is when you harvest the potatoes, they will be clean. You won't have to, well, you'll have to wash some because they will go into the dirt, some of them. But the sawdust will just wipe right off and you've got a clean potato for storing, folks. So I need to go get some more sawdust. I've only got 2 hands, so I only can carry 2 buckets at a time. But that's what you do. And today what I will do is move those boards and fill on either side on that tarp with sawdust. And that will press that tarp down and it'll kill the grass right there. And this is as far as I can go, the edge of that blue tarp on the right. That's as far as I can go because I've got a big old brush pile off to the right about 5 feet. That's been there for like 7-8 years. So that's composting nicely. And these rows will be extended. But like I said, under that pile of lumber is dirt that I disturbed. And I threw weed cloth over it. And then to hold the weed cloth down, as I took the raised beds apart, I just piled them on top of that weed cloth. So next year I can plant probably another 10 feet further down both of these blue tarp rows. So that'll give me another 10 feet of planting potatoes, right? So that's it for now. I got to go haul some more sawdust. And I will record periodically here. Okay, there's another 8 more buckets and I'm widening out. I'm putting just about 4 inches of sawdust on top of the tarps. And as I widen, I move the boards. Okay, folks, here it is. I don't know how many buckets of sawdust. There was quite a few. So I've got about 4 inches of sawdust over the tarps and right up to this row here. I don't know if you can even see that. The sun is not in a very good place, but right straight in front of me, you can see a row all the way down there. Those are the potato seeds that you watch me plant with the same method as over there. I just planted those about a week ahead. So in about a week, I will be doing the same thing here in this row as over there. Look at this. Huh? I'd say that's a small rat. I would. Not pleased. Where there's one, there's more. So we'll dispose of that. I'm telling you, homesteading will keep you on your toes. Now, I just showed you the small rat, and I come out here with a bucket of ashes, and I am going to put them around my plant, and this is why. Just like that. That's how we get rid of slugs. As you can see, I've already had a battle since the rain. So, and I haven't even entered the garden. Haven't even entered the garden. There's 4 right there. So, with a paring knife and a bucket of ashes, on the battle for slugs. Endless battle, folks. So this is what I do. See those beautiful cucumber plants right there? I try not to get them on the plant. My pepper plants. I don't care if they eat that lettuce. I just found that reseeded from last year. That's all you need, folks. You don't need much at all. They just don't like to go across the ashes. So, looks like the geese decided that they'd like to have a little munch. Look at the mess they've made. Well, they need to be thinned out anyway, but if they're gonna kill it, they might as well eat it, right? Oops. Just like that. Cut up, look at that. They're kissing. They've had their last kiss, though. Talk about heartless. When it comes to my garden. When it comes to my garden, I have no mercy.